Fans, this is Brady Laber from the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League, and we are here in Xenia at the Athletes in Action Sports Complex, where the Hamilton Joes win it 7-0, take a 1-0 advantage in the GLSCL South Division series, and it's Marc Iozzo. He was the star of the game. He went 7 shutout innings to earn the victory. Mark, just kind of tell me your thoughts on the game, man.
Yeah, I thought it was very competitive. Obviously, it was a pitcher's duel there for a while, and I think it was the sixth inning. The guys really strung some runs together. It wasn't obviously a barrel party or anything like that, but they got their walks. They took great at-bats. Team at-bats is really the thing that stood out to the coaches and I. So it was awesome to see the team at-bats pay off for sure.
So talk about that, man. In the sixth inning, they scored 4 runs and only needed 1 hit because the Scouts kind of, were their own worst enemy. They gave, they committed 2 errors. And talk about you being in there. That was a long inning, man. In a hot, super hot day like this, is that a good thing or a bad thing for you?
Honestly, I wasn't really sure what to think about it, so I went down to the bullpen and threw some extra pitches, but it ended up being my best inning of the night after that big inning. So I think credit to the bullpen. They kind of cheered me on when I was down there and gave me some tips, and I think I came back better that inning.
Yeah, kind of talk about the bullpen guys. I mean, They all, at first they were going to join this interview, then they kind of ditched you a little bit. But just talk about that. It's obvious that you guys have a camaraderie and a brotherhood. Just talk about this particular group.
Yeah, honestly, I wasn't really sure going into it because I don't really spend much time with them as being a two-way player. But throughout the year, over the 40 games, I mean, they've been awesome. They've been such good guys, great friends now, and there wouldn't be any other guys we want to do it with.
All right, let's talk about that, man. You just redshirted at Miami. Didn't see any action, but you were a position player there on the roster. Talk to me about that, man, because you're getting your first taste of pitching this summer. Just kind of talk about your journey and how you ended up to the point where you're pitching for the Joes.
Yeah, I kind of talked to our GM about pitching and hitting, doing both, and ended up doing pretty well in my first 2 outings. And they said, hey, you want to be a starter? And I said, yeah, sure. And obviously it's been very successful. On the hitting side of things, obviously not as much, but it's cool to be able to do both and succeed for sure pitching-wise.
Well, and the funny thing is that you made it to the All-Star game as a pitcher.
Yeah.
That ironic is, just talk about that, having the opportunity to pitch at Prasco in front of the Major League Scouts and a huge crowd.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Totally, that event was awesome. It was a little bit different not being there as a hitter and kind of just a lot of time off and just waiting around, but it was so much fun over there, and I'd love to do it again some other time.
So your future-wise, and we'll get back to the summer, what do you see yourself as at Miami? Do you see yourself as a two-way, a PO, a position player? I mean, just kind of, what's your thoughts, man, going into the fall? Even though we're not done yet.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna ride it out as long as I can. I think I've talked to a lot of people, especially coaches, about my potential being on the mound better than at the plate. But I'm gonna ride it out as long as I can because I believe in myself as a hitter. But things are going well on the mound for sure.
All right, let's talk about the Joes, man. The defending champions, 5 times they've won this league, and now they are 1 win away from going back to the championship series. Talk about the culture and the expectations that were clearly, told to you guys when you reported on the first day.
Yeah, I remember a couple of my teammates from Miami played here last year, and they said it's a very competitive team, and they like to win, and that's kind of what we did here. He's had a rough start, but the last couple of games, last couple of weeks, it's been just outstanding. We're really getting on a groove. It's obviously the best time to get hot is at the end of the year.
Sure is, and you guys have a chance to clinch an appearance in the championship series tomorrow night on your home field in Hamilton, 7:05 first pitch. Marc Iozzo, great job, man. You did your part, man. Congratulations, and we'll probably be seeing you down the road.
Yes, sir. Thank you.